This clip was supposed to be used in the last review, so I just put it in this one. Thank TJ. Alright, I'm going to say this in the video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that I am in the middle of moving. This is where my posters used to be, and they're not there, so, I stepped on something. So, yeah, this video is not going to have too many edits or anything, so, I do apologize if this video is not up to your standards. But, yeah, let's just get this over with. Alright, I know it's October, but this show is something I wanted to review for a long time, and I'm happy we're finally taking a look at it. We're back at Cubo Reviews. So yeah, Scooby-Doo broke 50 views, so I'll review The Corpse Bride before October ends. But anyways, not much effort going into editing because I'm moving, and I don't have time to draw anything or have any fancy edits, so you probably will see me reuse a lot of pictures and all that crazy junk. But yeah, Jacob Tutu aired in 2003 with 5 seasons, 62 episodes, and it also came on YTV. Now here's something I didn't know. Jacob Tutu was based off a book of the same name. I believe the first book was Jacob Tutu and the Hooded Fang, released in 1975, which coincidentally was the first episode of the show, which we'll talk about later. Did you know there was 2 movies released for Jacob Tutu? No? Okay, let's get started. Alright, so Jacob is the youngest in the family, with his 2 brothers, Daniel and Noah, and his 2 sisters, Martha and Emma. I like Jacob's character. Since most of his siblings are dickheads, Jacob really keeps to himself. He's always getting put into something with his friends, Buford and Renee. 2 characters we'll get into later. He's very optimistic and just a fun main character. Now the thing with Jacob is that he repeats himself. It's like stuttering, but not as funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna write this part of the script. Sometimes other characters react to Jacob repeating himself, and most of the time it's really funny.
4 large popcorns and 4 sodas, please. 4 large popcorns and 4 sodas, please.
I heard you the first time.
But it does get annoying most of the time. Morty and Florence are very chill, laid-back parents, and it doesn't do that cliche 2000s trope where the parents are idiots, like Fairly Odd Parents, but they both help Jacob out in whatever predicament it's in. Morty is an up-and-coming writer, and Jacob is like a test reader, and it really shows how good their relationship is. Florence is good, but I dig Morty's relationship with Jacob a lot more. His siblings... Okay, let's start with Daniel. He actually likes Jacob. Only Jacob. He's really laid back, and he's literally the only sibling that doesn't yell. He gives a monotone response to everything, and it makes it funny. Martha's literally the true definition of lacking personality. She yells for no reason, rude to everybody because she's a teenager, and all around just a forgettable person. I couldn't really remember an episode where she had an actual good moment. I'll say this, she's a lot better than Noah and Emma. Let's just say as it is, they're bullies. And it's not like being Ian, because Kyle and Corey actually show a little sign of respect for Ian, and they were actually funny. They had that one episode where they let Jacob help them out on some sort of mission, like being superheroes, and I forgot to write their superhero names on my notes, but Jacob got to join the 2 in a short adventure. But besides that, they're annoying kids. Their parents need to be acting like Martin Lawrence, I'm just saying.
What up, you little motherfucker? This daddy, nigga. This dad. Get your little ass here. Get off the umbilical cord.
Run and Tell That is hilarious, man. Now the characters Jacob goes to school with. Buford is Jacob's best friend. He's low-key funnier than I remembered. Also did a quick rewatch of the 2nd episode, and I realized that his middle name is Gaylord. It threw me off a bit because I thought I misheard it, but yeah, I made a cool discovery. He always has Jacob's back, and making him laugh at the best moments. At first Renee didn't like Jacob, but she slowly warmed up to him. And she's actually a cool character. She's usually there when Jacob's doing something like sneaking into the principal's office or something, or pretty much anything in terms of sneaking around. She also has a Russian accent, which there's nothing else to say, she just has an accent. But she's a good character. And it seems like everyone at that school is just awful. I'm not saying they're awful characters, let me rephrase that. You know how in the movie Matilda, the staff hated the kids, but they had it to where they were extremely funny? That's exactly how they have it in the show. Well, not all of them. More specifically, Greedy Gut, his comedic timing is perfect, and his voice actor, Dwayne Hill, does a fantastic job. The teacher, Sour Pickle, is She reminds me of Miss Simians from The Amazing World of Gumball, but Miss Sour Pickle is less interesting as Miss Simians. Leo Laus is the janitor. He has funny moments, but he's just an okay character. There's times where they focus on him for a few episodes. I think most of those episodes are pretty decent, but he's just okay. Dinglebat is just there. There's 3 bullies in the show, but they lack a personality for me to actually care for them. Don't search their name up, because Yeah. I want to talk about the first episode of the series, Jacob and the Hooded Thing. I admire how each episode begins like a book. It's the little things that make me happy. But the episode begins with Noah annoying Jacob, and he's finally had enough. He tried to share a room with Daniel, but it doesn't work out, and his dad recommends that he sleeps in the attic. Before going to bed, Jacob sees a commercial for the Hooded Thing, so of course Noah and Emma, being awful people, try to make Jacob scared.
I hear the Hooded Fang never sleeps. At night he roams the city looking for little boys to practice on.
Oh, Jacob's first night in the attic didn't go too well, and his dad takes him to a wrestling match, where they can watch the Hooded Fang. Jacob tries to get popcorn and drinks, but gets lost and finds a guy named Gary, which I'm not gonna waste time. It's the Hooded Fang. You can see it coming from a mile away. Jacob helps Gary get over his fear of fighting, leading to the final act of the episode, where the Hooded Fang wins the fight and helps Jacob get over his fear. Jacob sleeps soundly in his room, and the episode ends. Decent first episode. This really shows how funny this show can get. Even Marfa had a funny line in this episode. Not Noah and Emma. They're still bad characters. But this episode did a really good job introducing the Tutu family. I thought it was just a thing with Jacob being called Tutu. I didn't know they were all last name was Tutu. Episode 2 is literally introducing everyone. Buford, Renee, Greedy Guts, Sour Pickle, etc. etc. The episode begins with Daniel letting Jacob borrow a shirt for his first day at school. Daniel warns Jacob not to lose his shirt, but he of course gets his shirt confiscated due to it going against school rules. Miss Sour Pickle thinks Jacob's saying things twice on purpose and gets detention. While Greedy Guts is out for lunch, Jacob attempts to steal his shirt back, and Renee tags along to get her skateboard back. They sneak into the office and find a bunch of confiscated items. They get their stuff back and are chased by a rubber band ball. They escape with their items. Jacob's bullies find a way to mess with him, and that's about it for this episode. While season 1 was introducing characters properly, season 2, 3, 4, and 5 improved dramatically. I still don't like Marfa, Noah, and Emma, but the characters are more fleshed out and fun to be around. I was lucky surprised with these episodes. Episodes like season 2's Doubtful Double Agent, season 4's Puzzling Portable, and season 5's Perfect Present and Hockey Seat Hoopla. Check them out when you get the chance. Overall, I really enjoyed my experience with the show, and I'm legit calling it my favorite Kubo show. It's creative and has great music. If you're curious why I'm reviewing this, but don't tell Terrific Tariq I'm showing y'all this, but someone asked him to review Jacob Tutu and he said he never watched it. And he's never watched Kubo. I am truly disgusted. He is not part of the no cable gang. I'm just funny, Tariq. The show is on Pluto TV. Pluto TV is basically free cable. If y'all don't hit that up right this instant, but anyway, check the show out. Wow, that was way shorter than I wanted it, but what can you do? This is where it all started. I did Timothy reviews in 2016, and this is the room I recorded my first video in. This is where I learned how to edit. This is where I learned how to do a lot of things. And I'm happy I had the memories. Am I going to miss this place? No, not even by a long shot. I guess I'll see you guys at the new place. Am I going to give a room tour? No, of course not. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave the lights on that long, bro.